Gemini, November 2022. This is your reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. Gemini house placements. All right, getting into it. Your theme is there's a stillness over this period for you. There's a quiet knowing. If you've been doing an informal type of education, such as teaching yourself how to do something, you could be teaching yourself how to do some different, maybe even almost taboo things. Psychic development is here. Spirituality that isn't or an organized religion is here. But there is some kind of knowing through intuition. And this could be in regards to knowing that some sort of financial empire that's been built up is coming to a close after a time that's been very difficult. This could be a knowing of somebody's betrayal. Or it could simply be knowing that a painful situation is coming to a close and you're going to be able to move on after this. Now, in your head sphere, what you or your person that you're looking into for this reading is thinking about and experiencing in their mental state of awareness is you're aware and thinking of some sort of financial change that has caused strife and a lack mentality. You're feeling like you've lost something, whether it be something, it would be something that you experience in your day-to-day life, or that there's some financial loss of some kind that you're worrying about. Or you're thinking about somebody else's financial issues. You could feel like somebody is kind of holding a carrot in front of you during a difficult time, that they've been there and able to help, but have seen you struggle and are sitting quite smugly, almost teasing or enjoying how you're stressed about a situation. And that could be what's going, the betrayal that's ending. Someone could have gained something at your expense. I don't have the Five of Swords here, but that's how I'm feeling about it. And the King of Coins being in your intuition house sector. This is mastery over our beliefs. This is coming to see yourself in a better, more stable light as well. So what you're thinking and what you're perceiving to be there, or what you're seeing and what you're believing, are two different things. Now, this can help or hinder you. I see this as being helpful to you because whether it's actual foresight that someone has benefited greatly from some sort of circumstance that's put them in a better position than you, or you see yourself soon coming into a better place, and that's what's giving you hope to keep going during a time where you keep thinking about what little you have. There is almost this, it's a perfect theme for this month because of Thanksgiving, right? Of being grateful for what you have, and in that feeling much better and understanding really that you are truly blessed and on your way to having success in finances or in some way, tangible way, physical thing in your life. You might be also working with manifestation at this time, going from the Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You might be interested in that kind of new age philosophy of manifestation, or it can be much older than the new age too, because it just depends on what you call it, and we had different words for different things the further back you go. So you're using your powers of manifestation. You're starting to master your own psyche. And maybe you're finding out that somebody had caused you great pain or betrayed you before. And maybe you're seeing them as somebody who's was in a lack mentality when they committed this act or behaved in the way that they did. There's just some conflict and change in what you're thinking. And it's leading you, if you use your intuition, to manifesting stability in your life. You're trying to figure out how to do that. Now, the Six of Pentacles is a card of reciprocity. You might feel like things are unbalanced now, but that may change soon. It's all in how what your beliefs are and how you're thinking about things. So changing that could lead to much more success in your life during this period. The Two of Swords in reverse. The sign before you got this, and I could have sworn that I flipped everything, upright, and I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled. I didn't do it on camera, but I did shuffle quite a deal. And it still landed. So there could be some similarities with Leo's reading, I believe it was. Or Cancer's reading. Excuse me, Cancer's reading. You're not wanting to look at some of the decisions you've been making in terms of your communication. There could have been something you said, or you might be going quiet. You might, after this period in time, you'll start to refrain from speaking if you don't know what you're talking about, or if you can't see it in front of your face, you're not going to talk about it. There's some sort of shutting up about something, being quiet about something. There's a passivity to the high priestess. So you might know somebody has betrayed you, but you're not telling them or letting on that you know. You've learned something of this betrayal or of this ending, and you're just not speaking of it. You're keeping hush. You're deciding to keep quiet. Your lips are sealed. In your family, someone might be having a baby. Someone might be having a baby. That's you're going to love very much, or they're going to love very much. Your own mother could play a big role in this month period for you at home. You could be decorating your home. Maybe it's something you don't normally do, but you'll be in the mood to do it. You're going to feel more loving, you or your person. You're going to be enjoying the sensual aspects of your emotional world. You're going to be enjoying your relationship to the natural world and the beauty that it holds. So you may be involving nature into your decorating, or into something to do with the family, spending time together in nature, or you could go to a christening within the family. Your confidence, your self-esteem, and your love relationships, your romantic relationships and your play. You're kind of all business and no play right now. You have a way of doing things. You have a set ritual type of system of how you have fun, how you might be actually going somewhere with your father, maybe a sports game or something. There's a priest here, so you're feeling confident in following a set tradition. You're feeling confident following in the footsteps of those who came before you. you might be creating your own family and be involved in some sort of church fun activities, or having a blessing done on your new baby, or um, a baptism, whatever your beliefs and traditions are. But there's tradition here. You could be creating new traditions as well. With the family, some sort of ritual that you do with your family around this time of year. Maybe normally you've never really done a big Thanksgiving, and now you're doing a big Thanksgiving and you're going to host it at your house. Maybe you're going to start, instead of doing a big Thanksgiving at your house, you're going to go to some sort of resort or some sort of, vacation or something with your immediate family. But you're creating some sort of set tradition. And you're feeling good about it. It makes you feel safe and secure, that you can rely. You feel reliant on how you've been taught how to do things. You're feeling better about yourself and your life because you can teach something to someone else. You can pay it forward. I do have the Six of Pentacles here. If you're having trouble with money, you can go to a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo kind of person, somebody who's very business oriented. They may have their own empire, or, they're established and very grounded in their maturity and in their financial sector of their life. And they will help you. And it could be a father figure, grandfather, father. Could be your mother's father. There might be some, not ultimatums, but mutual understandings, we'll say, about how this help come, what it's, not the catch-22, but those are all so negative, but there might be some kind of, what is the word I'm looking for? Not prerogative. Bullet points. Conditions. That's almost the word I was looking for. Conditions for this person to help you. They might want to know the ins and outs of everything that's going on, how much you need, when you're going to need it by, what you're doing with it, But this person will help you. They just have a way of doing things. Your emotions, your creativity, your energy during this period, and your health. You're very giving of your energy in this period. Like I said, you may be teaching somebody how to do something, sharing your energy with others, sharing what you have, what you've learned. And it's kind of creating a nice harmony and balance. Emotionally, especially. Emotional balance. Somebody could be receiving an egg, getting an egg donor. You might have asked for financial help from the family in regards to helping you get this money for the egg donor. Or that might be the help that you're getting, is you finally find somebody who will do it, who can do it, you can afford it, or the help to afford it. Because I see the moon here in the 7th chakra. It's very much the sexuality, reproductive organs, the female reproductive organs. I also, excuse me, my goodness, and having the heart sector and this sector kind of very divine feminine energy. You might have a great love kind of growing within the family, a creation of a family, and this talks about the female cycles and everything. And it's like balanced timing, so you could have a give and take, balanced hormones also. This is a balancing of the hormones within the body, giving you more energy, helping your flow, helping your cycles. High Priestess is also a divine feminine card, so we've got a lot of female energy here. There'll be a balance in your energetic, in your energy levels, and hormonally balanced. And if you were having a hard time, someone helped you out, you might have a little extra, you might help somebody else out. You might do something nice for your friend's kids or your sister's kids or somebody in your family. What's keeping you grounded and secure? Well, what's security? You would have thought Mercury was retrograde right now. Your instincts, your survival, your sense of security, your sexuality. You're feeling secure. If you're a woman, you're feeling very secure in your womanhood. You're very... There's like this feeling okay with the unknown, like the mystery of something is actually kind of soothing. Or a secret that you're keeping is, it kind of feels good to have a secret to keep. Some of you could have been waiting for your cycle for a lot longer than you were comfortable waiting for it. And it seems like it comes. There's a hormonal balance that comes in. If you don't want to have children, it comes. If you do, there's a pregnancy here for sure. So if you don't want kids, make sure you take precautions. If somebody in your life had been had committed infidelity, and that was a betrayal, this can also speak of secrets having to do with sex. So you might be keeping the sex of your baby a secret. Someone might be keeping that they had sex with somebody else a secret. There's a sharing of your sexuality, your divine feminine power. If you have children who are in their preteens, that this could be a coming of age representation of coming of age stuff. We have the High Priestess. She speaks to the cycles of the moon. She speaks of divine feminine energy, and intuition and a knowing. And then the Ten of Swords is also the bloodletting card. So that could have to do with that. What's burdening you right now is arguments, conflict, change. And it may be keeping you up at night as you're like reaching towards some sort of help from others, or you're trying to be of service to others, but there might be fighting over that. Someone's trying to help you and it's causing conflict, or you're trying to help someone else and it's just a lot of opinions, a lot of cooks in the kitchen. And you might very well be a cook or somebody who works in a service industry of any kind, healing arts at any kind. You might be working late and the schedule conflicts of some kind, or you could just be stressed from all the opposition that you're dealing with, or chaos that you're dealing with. But you're reaching for peace and emotional harmony, so, and you're trying to be helpful. Or someone's trying to be helpful, they're just causing a little bit of grief. Your mother could very well be this person, or your parents. What you're shrugging off or letting go of, the judgments, maybe either it's preconceived judgments of your own, or it's the judgments of others. Maybe you've always like had a chip on your shoulder, or your person's had a chip on their shoulder, and they've been kind of really loud and obnoxious person, and now things are changing and there was a fight or something and someone's gone quiet. You've gone quiet if this is about you. Maybe you used to be a very chatty person and now you're more reserved, you're more not standoffish, but just more stoic in nature. Mysterious. There's a lot of mystery here. Witchy vibes, mystery. Earth Mother. If you had a child that wasn't speaking, and you were concerned about the delay of speech, this is finally getting some confirmation that they're fine. Suddenly they start to speak, or you're letting go of worrying about it. Just because sometimes just because someone's shy doesn't mean that something's wrong, or someone's quiet doesn't mean something's wrong. But it is a realization of also a letting go of realizing, or that maybe there was someone who judged you. That's what it is. A letting go of judgments made for an incomplete artistic project. You're letting go of judging yourself for not completing something that you were tempering with, were tweaking. You might have been working on something for a long time and just never finished it, and you're letting go of the judgments of yourself on that. If you smoke, or you're ingesting something, there's some sort of maybe restrictions on what you're putting into your mouth, your body. I see there being a letting go of and coming to the realization that the cycle is going to, the cycle of this is going to come to an end soon. Because you're starting to have more balance, to see, maybe you've just put down something for a while, like drinking or smoking, or you might get a call as well about something being almost near the end in terms of a healing, some sort of, this is a Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius and the world are travel oriented energies. So you might just be letting go. You might get a call that a trip has been postponed abroad that you were supposed to go on. You could be just letting go of that for now, dropping that for now. Gemini, when what you're chasing something that you've been working on for a while, that you're trying to see it to the end. So maybe you've been trying to go visit somebody. This could have been a romantic relationship, but you've just been waiting for the right timing to go after something or someone. And it looks like it's what's destabilizing the situation is someone's actions in love. So someone's not meeting you halfway, maybe, or there's faith here, there's hope and understanding. Waiting for the right time, waiting for some luck to be on your side in terms of making an offer of love, taking a trip that you love. What you're getting away from. You might have started something, a job, or started some new project of some kind. And you might be sacrificing a little bit of change here, but for something that you were hoping to do from the past. So maybe you were going on a trip that back to a place that you used to live or used to have friends or something, and there was some money tied up in it, and you're sacrificing, you're giving up what you put into it. There was a gift, something that you were given. It might have been from the past. Financial sacrifices. Could be sacrificing your own inner peace as well, so you might be letting that go. But there's something to do with some finances, a new job. If you worked in a juvenile center, you might be leaving that type of line of work. If you remembered things better than they were in your childhood, you might be giving up on that. You might be pregnant and deciding that you're going to start remembering the past or revisiting the past in order to make sure that you become enlightened and don't make the same mistakes as your mother or your parents did. A financial start or investment. It's also being financially tied up and getting away from that. So you might have been strapped financially, and you're now trying to get away from the bad memories of the past in regards to finances. This is also tradition and family and the passing down of something. So there's a sacrifice. So you might be start putting away money for your children so that they can have some money for college. You could have been there was a financial sacrifice that you were doing. Maybe it was some sort of tradition or some sort of thing that you routinely did that you're walking away from now. You're creating new traditions. Going quiet about a betrayal. you might find some sort of information that leads you to end some sort of cycle in your life. Could have been a divorce. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to have a divorce. It just, the burden of conflict, stressed about that, seeking advice from somebody who's, the King of Cups is somebody who's and serves the public with, he cares about people and he's trying to help them. So maybe you've gotten a counselor, you're reaching out for help in regards to the burdens that you've been feeling and the stress you've been feeling. You're getting creative and doing new traditions in your family. Whatever betrayal or ending has happened, it seems like you go quiet about it, but you reach out to somebody who could help you. So I'm not too worried about that. I have great cards, like the Wheel of Fortune. I have the King of Pentacles is a really nice card too. I have the Hierophant. That's just, those are big power hitters. The Moon. So authority. This is also, if you have you've been not wanting a child, this can speak of sacrificing of having children as well, in order to travel, in order to someone could be giving you a secret gift as well. This can also be taxes. The Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles are about taxes. You might be letting go of a judgment of yourself or somebody else for doing something incomplete, for not putting the finishing touches on something. What's grounding you is sacrifice. Sacrificing, speaking badly about something bad someone did for the greater good, to keep the peace, to keep things quiet. If your husband cheated on you, for example, and your children are around, I mean, this is you just keeping everything as calm and cool and collected as possible for them. This is adoption as well. If you couldn't have children and you wanted children, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon, I see that as the Six of Cups here. If I had the Sun card, it'd be a sure thing, but I don't, so I'm not going to keep going with that, but yeah, it seems like you have a knowing of any kind of ending that's been painful it's ending, and the only you see it before it happens. So you might see someone's betrayal before it happens. You just know it's coming down the line. You reach out to somebody who can emotionally support you during a challenging time. Financially, you may feel like they've taken something from you, or you know that you're not going to have enough, but somebody comes in and helps you because they are more stable in their life, and this is also a knowing you're going to be okay eventually. So your family is a big part of your life this month, and they're big. They're just somebody might be born. You might get a call from somebody about someone being born. You might also be called out for not saying something, or someone might be like judging you for not speaking to them for a while, or not speaking up about something. But you're letting go of those judgments. You're letting go of that. I see like forgiveness here as well with the Six of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Here, happy memories. Here, the past is being forgiven. Starting to forgive this for the sacrifices you've had to make. So there's a healing here. This could be healing a relationship with your mother. This could be healing a relationship with a significant woman in your life. Your own inner child is also present here. You're feeling secure in the mystery of something. So maybe you're not telling people a lot about your life, and it's making you feel better that your life is not spread all over the place, You're feeling good about keeping this secret. So if you have children and you don't want them to know something, if you are secretly going to be having a baby or adopting a baby, you might be feeling good about it. There's something about you're confident, and even though you don't know everything, even though it's a mystery, you're confident from it. You're feeling secure. You might be also feeling safer at night because of some sort of, it's like, you might be able to see better at night because of some cameras or some sort of gift that you get for home protection stuff. You may be daydreaming a lot about when you'll have that person coming in, that special person in your life, when they'll make the moves. You might be waiting for the right time to make a move as well, whether that be towards a new friendship, towards romantic partnership. That's what's stabilizing you, is this movement that's supposed to, this dream, this you have faith. All right, Gemini, I hope you got something out of this. I hope you have a great November, and I'll see you in December for the yearly zodiac wheel readings. Take care. Bye-bye.